Welcome back to the Jet Set. Cannabis tourism is on the rise, and many people are discovering the benefits that can be found from its use. We wanted to learn a little more about this trend, so I headed out to Airfield Supply Company in San Jose, California to see what it's all about. Hey Mark, I'm Nikki.
Nikki, pleasure to meet you. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you so much for having me here at Airfield Supply in San Jose. Okay, this place is awesome. I've heard a lot of interesting, amazing things about it. So will you come inside and show me around?
I'd love to.
All right, let's go.
Have a look.
Airfield Supply Company is a boutique-style, full-service cannabis dispensary offering a wide selection of the finest cannabis products. Located near the San Jose airport, they have grown into one of the highest volume cannabis dispensaries in the U.S., serving more than 1,500 consumers daily, a full 300 of whom are visiting for the first time. I wanted to learn a little bit about what is drawing people to cannabis, so I sat down with Socrates Rosenfeld to hear his story.
Really?
You have such an interesting adventure to get here. Let's kind of start at the beginning, because I want to hear what your journey was to form iheartjane and Jane Technologies.
Yeah, it came from a need, personal need. I was in the Army since I was 18. Did the Army thing for a while in my 20s, never consumed cannabis a day in my life. Got out of the service when I was 29 years old. I was a pilot, so I thought, okay, my body feels good. Emotionally, I thought I felt pretty good.
No, you weren't just a pilot, you were an Apache
Helicopter pilot.
Yes.
Yes, it's a very intense experience to fly that, and helicopters in and of themselves are dangerous aircraft, but to now, strap a lot of ordnance on and fly in the places that we did, there's some stress to that. And I got out of the service. I was fortunate enough to be able to go to MIT for graduate school. I was there, and like most military veterans, my intensity level was probably on a scale of 1 to 10, stuck on a 10. And I tried everything. I tried yoga, I tried meditation, I tried working out, and nothing helped me find my balance.
Because probably the studies at MIT were just as intense as preparing to go out on a mission. You really have to be focused.
Yeah.
And all of your attention, adrenaline is running at 200% all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And no tests you take at MIT, as challenging as they are, is life and death. But I was just spring-loaded to face everything as though it was. My body was. That's because how we were trained. And so I tried cannabis for the first time, fairly reluctantly. And I won't say it saved my life, but it certainly did change my life. It really brought me a sense of presence. It allowed me to find my balance again. And then once I was balanced, then I could engage with people. I could connect with my loved ones on a much more meaningful level. Ultimately, just connect with my own self again, where I wasn't Captain Rosenfeld, Army Ranger, Apache helicopter pilot. I was just Sock. And I hadn't found and connected with Sock in a very, very long time. And that's what cannabis allowed me to do.
After hearing about how cannabis helped Socrates, I wanted to learn more about Airfield Supply Company and how it works, so I met with Chris Lane. Hey Chris, I'm Nikki.
Hey, how's it going?
Thank you so much for having me here. What room are we in?
Yeah, so this is our drying room. This is where we bring our flower after we harvest it out of one of the harvest rooms upstairs, one of the flower rooms upstairs. It comes down here to be dried before we then take it into trimming and processing and ultimately to our retail shelves and out into California.
So it kind of feels like we are in like a movie set right here. This is amazing, and what I love about Airfield Supply is everything is like, you can see all of the process from seed to then retail.
Yeah, we call it seed to sale, in fact. So Airfield is what we call vertically integrated in the cannabis industry. That means we literally do everything from cracking seeds and growing the mother plants to cutting those to have clones, to the vegetative state, and ultimately to the flowering state, to the drying room that you see here. So a variety of different things, whether you've been consuming cannabis for years or decades, or whether you're brand new to it and you're just saying, hey, I'm looking for something that I want to try. We literally have anything in our in-house flower brand that you'd be interested in there.
Yeah, that's what I really like is when you come here, even if you've never been to a dispensary before, if you really don't know that much about cannabis, you can come here and talk to one of the bud tenders and be like, listen, my back hurts, my joint hurts, I don't sleep, I just need to chill out, anything,
Yeah.
it's like a one-stop shop. Okay, let's talk a little bit about cannabis tourism. And what is awesome about Airfield Supply is I'm on the airplane, I know I'm flying into San Jose Airport, I can go to something like iHeartJane, I can pre-order, I can just roll up, get whatever I need, or I can talk to you guys, or you guys deliver. Like, there's so many options from Airfield Supply. You guys make it so easy.
That's what we hope to do, yeah.
Airfield Supply Company is definitely a must-see, but if you're looking for a great online experience, you have to go to iHeartJane. I met back up with Socrates, the founder of iHeartJane, to find out more. So tell me a little bit about like the cannabis retail ethos. Like, I personally, like, there, so many people have so many questions and they don't really know how to start. So tell me how, if I log on to iHeartJane, like, then what happens?
Great. It's however you want to start.
Okay.
Right? When I'm looking at for a product on Amazon, I can type in a brand that I want.
Okay.
I can type in the category. The exact same thing applies here on iHeartJane. So you can visit iHeartJane. You can type in really whatever you want to get out of it. Some people, a lot of the newer entrants into the space, joint pain, sleep. And in real time, our software will go take all the information. We tag each individual product in your local area with certain effects or brands or categories. So in real time, just typing in sleep, you'll be presented with all the products in your area that can help you sleep. Not just what Jane has to say, but how other people in your area are also shopping. What are they reordering? What are they also typing in? So very similar to an Amazon-like experience.
So iHeartJane makes it easy, accessible, and trustworthy. Like, you know where your product is coming from. It's legit. It's like the best of the best stuff all in one place.
Exactly.